Thought we'd see it all plain tonight, but I guess not, because it's going to fall behind some fog or something.
This is our last night at Morro Bay.
Somebody almost stuck their head in front of the camera.
We're going to head over towards the inland where it's hotter. It's cold wind here today. Got to be, what,
about 70 degrees. Yesterday was about 67.
Be 90s over at Fresno area.
We're 3 hours difference, so it's, no, 2 hours difference. It's 7:44 here.
Look at that, how funny that looks. It don't look completely round.
No, a little more like an egg. Look, I got ears sticking out on it.
Oh, must be hitting a certain cloud up there.
Well, it's just about gone. So that's the tail end right now. There's our site with the rock behind it, but of course the rock is all covered with fog this morning. So I think I got it the other day with it, hopefully.
These are the rolling hills of California. Heading away from the coast now towards Visalia and Fresno. And I'm not talking when I'm taking it out of the window because that microphone wasn't working. This is some of the vineyards that are along the road here. There's a lot of wineries.
A lot of vineyards.
This is the irrigation ditch that they have running along here for the farmers, ranchers, or whatever. I think it's the farmers. They have fields of things out here. This helicopter is carrying something. I don't know if it's something to put out one of the forest fires, or something to build something, or what. Gonna set it down. It's behind the tree now. It's right off next to the interstate, so it must be something just to fix that. Well, we had a burned out wheel bearing. Tire was about to come off. We're only 2 miles from the KOA at Visalia, so he unhooked and went to see what we could do, and I'm sitting here waiting. We're in Sequoia Canyon now. And that's something called the Wawea River. There's a little river amongst the rocks. Sequoia Canyon, where they have the sequoias trees, the largest ones. Tunnel rock going through. That's the river again. It's a little running water there. There's a little ridge there. We're up 4,000 feet, and these are the roads we came up. Lots and lots of switchbacks. He's running his engine, I can't hardly hear. There's a very bold rock. Very hazy. I don't know if it's just the sun or if it's from the fire that was in the park here. We're getting into tall trees here. I don't know if these are starting the sequoias. There's a big one there. A big round circumference. There's There's a big one. We're going out to the General Sherman tree, which is the oldest living thing, the tallest.
You said the oldest living thing on Earth.
The oldest living thing on Earth. It's 279 feet tall or something like that. 249 in circumference. It's a very big one. Oh, there's some. It's hard to take it because you can't get the height. There's some sequoias there. My, are they tall.
There's a sequoia there. It is really big and really high. I got it all. One's laid on the back. I'll get another one here. The other one.
This is called the Giant Forest Drive. There's a lodge in there. Giant trees, yeah. They have such a strong bark that they sometimes make fires around the bases of them to clean it out because it won't hurt the base. Bear area there.
Oh, well, keep the camera ready and you can see it back.
Yeah. We passed it up.
I guess the General Sherman tree was 9 feet high.
It was branched off into two trees out of one big trunk.
Can I look this way? Okay, smile.
I gotta hang on to the railing. That's hard to do. Now here's a General Sherman tree. And Carol had said 200 and something around the base, 200 and some feet. It's 102 feet around the base. It's 274 feet high. And the first limb comes out 13 stories above the ground, so it's about 130 feet above the ground.
Well, you won't get as much of the tree then.
I just want to get the base. Here's the base now.
I just want to get
One leads, the other one pulls in, so I forget it.
So what there's
That's Carol in front of the General Sherman tree.
Come on, Greg.
Here's a General Sherman now from the ground up and back further. And that's 130 feet to the first limb from the ground.
You say
It says it's up there, it says it's anywhere from 23 to 2,700 years old. It's the largest living thing on Earth. Largest or oldest? It's the largest living thing on Earth. This tree, the little black spots in it, that was where a fire was. This tree, this cross section, was cross cut out of a tree, has survived at least 80 fires. Any place there's a black char in it is healed over it.
I'm sorry.
It's at least 2,000 years old, this tree. It was born, it probably started to grow 256 BC. This tree is about 14 feet from that tip over there in the center to this edge over here. It's about 14 feet across it, I would think. This is King Canyon Overlook. Way over there in the distance, right there in the center of the screen, now that must be glaciers hanging up there in the mountains.
Now we're in Kings Canyon. They're hooked together.
See all the difference in the world, man.
Different trees. Pine trees instead of sequoias.
Not the same tree.
We're in Kings Canyon now, and it's gonna see General Grant's tree. This is an old log that they're walking through, walking under. Well, I can see some people walking in it. Hollowed it out. I guess they made it to walk through. And this looks like General Grant's, or else it'll be the other one. It's 107 circumference and 267 feet high. This is another one. General Grant's tree from far.
That's a photo point.
This is walking through that log. The entranceway to the walking through. And this is a tree very close to me. Of the canyon with the sun on it, sun in the shade. It's the Sierra Nevada range out here. This river is
This is,
there.
oh, I'm telling you, there's one coming
I
in.
see that.
This is Junction Point. There's one river, and there's the other one.
The middle
Here, she said it was a Middle and South Fork. I don't know which one's on
of
the
the
left
Kings River.
of the Kings River. I don't know which one's which.
This is the south on the right. And the Kings River separates the Sequoia and Sierra National Forests.
Which one's on the right?
The south.
Mountains are pretty high. There's a road we go down. We're going down now. We go down 4,000 feet altogether. We're down
And then the road
probably close
ends.
to 2, then the road ends.
And you have to come back up.
Everything like that. Well, there's a
I
road.
don't think I'll take because it's some pretty mountains there. Standing up in between. We're going a winding road. Down in the canyon. Moldy? I don't think so. Wow. We gotta go back up this again. Wow. Going down into Zion Canyon. It's probably prettier than Sequoia. It's got all these mountains and rocks and boulders. Also the sequoia trees were, sequoia didn't have all that. Kings River.
Cavern.
There's a cavern here.
This is Kings River at Kings River, that's all, and that's Boyden Canyon Cavern up there. And that looks like a waterfall. I don't know if it is or not. I can't tell. Water's rushing over the rocks again. It's going to bump into a big one there. It has to go around. We're about 10 miles from the end now at Cedar Grove. Going on down the line some more. There's no water.
River's pretty because it has the big boulders in it, and it makes it like little waterfalls.
It's Grizzly Falls now. By golly, it even got some water in it. The other one was painted on, like we thought, like I thought. This is real water here.
Yeah. And actually rain here today.
Yeah, it rained here today. See, look at there, there's a puddle.
Yeah, the rain much up here. This is called Roaring River Falls. Very pretty. It's in the canyon. We're way up in the canyon now, like 4,000 feet. There's a house over there. Somebody lives there. Truck camper, wash on the line. What? And there's a river down there, and we're along the river. Now we're up high, and there's a road down there. Can't see the river now. We're driving back now to Visalia. We're driving through the orchards, oranges and lemons. And then we saw some grapes hanging in vineyard, red grapes. Vineyards that have the purple grapes or red grapes hanging on them. If you can see them or
I
not.
don't know what they got on. I can't see them. Oh, they got, yeah, they're red grapes.
And there's olives hanging, olive trees along here too. I'll see if I can find some of them. These are the olive trees. I don't see olives hanging on them now, but they are. They're marked so you know it. Look like weeping willows, kind of. Well, then you have to close it because you changed it. This is grapes hanging. Purple grapes or red grapes. They're all dusty from this road. But that's what they use for the wineries. This is grape vineyards. This is Kingsburg, a Swedish town, and this is a coffee pot for a water tower. teapot, maybe. This is also the home of the sun-made raisins. So they grow the grapes here for raisins. This truck, and they're taking them probably for wine to a winery. Must be very fertile valleys around here. They have a lot of produce and great vineyards. In case you couldn't hear me, this is the grapes. There's white grapes in that truck, and they're probably taking them to the winery. California, the garlic capital of the world, I think. And these are truckloads of garlic. Smelly town. These are artichokes that they're growing here. They look like ferns on the top. This is the artichoke capital.
Here's some right here.
We're at Marina State Beach in California,
Right above Monterey.
right above Monterey. Maybe this hang glider is going to take off, we hope.
Except they've been out and they're back.
I don't know, maybe he has. Maybe he's not going. Oh, we'll see once.
Unless you want to fly it down again, because I'm just going to bag it up, I guess.
Ocean from there. That guy up there, they're quitting is what they're doing. And this is the ocean here, just above Monterey. There he's up. See where he goes, what he does. He's not going very far.
He's not going over the water at all. He's just going, oh yeah, no fit. No. Maybe he's practicing.
Maybe.
Oh, then he's got to walk it all the way back
That's
up
it.
the sand, hit the dune.
Goes. And there he goes. He's off. I don't know if he knows where he's going or not, but I think he landed already. Yep.
Bring it. It's like carrot tops or ferns to me. This is our site at San Juan Bautista, and it's got it's a very pretty campground. It's mostly fifth wheels in here, and there's hawks flying around. I think they nest around here, and it's got bushes between each side, and it's got rolling golden California hills around it. This is between them. It's the hills. We're between, probably halfway between Monterey and San Francisco.
I'm testing this to see if this microphone's working.
This is called Pebble, 17-mile drive in Pebble Beach, California. This is where the famous golf course is, and the pretty houses, and you pay to go on it. There's a lot of golf courses, and you can overlook the ocean. It's kind of a hazy day, so smoggy day, so we haven't taken any pictures of the water yet. Go left. They say this is in the Del Monte Forest. Houses are pretty in here. Oh, here we go.
Here, finally got to the water.
Finally got to the water. We were up high over the water, but you couldn't see the water very well. There's golf courses right next to the water. This is the Poppy Hill, I think. There's the water splashing up. Doggies running and swimming. Can smell the fish. Don't guess you can now though on the video.
I hope not. I think right over there.
Golf right here. Seeing off there. And there's the inn up there. And there's the water right here, the beach and the ocean. I'm gonna take one of the Pebble Beach golf course too. And then over there I think it's called the Restless Sea. I had the microphone on, he didn't know if he'd hear the waves or not. So I took it off. We'll see if you can hear the waves.
This is the point called Restless Seas. The tide's out, so it's not splashing. We were here one other time in '74 with the kids. And the water came in towards us, where I'm pointing the camera now, out in here. And it came from this way at the same time, and the two banged together right there in the middle. There's a rocky shore. Or there's some more rocky shore. I was corrected. That was '69 when we were here with it. No. It was right in the first place. We only went up to Los Angeles in '69. When we came down the Oregon coastline, that's when we came here, and that was in '74. The wave in now, there's a wave coming in here. I think this is probably the Restless Sea point. And a little whirlpool out there, whirled around a rock. This is a golf course. I guess this is Pebble Beach Golf Course. Pretty close to the water. And the rest of it is across the road. Over here, pretty. Here the water's coming in and splashing pretty good on these rocks. There's a nice splash, and over here, a lot of splash. A big wave coming. Maybe this won't hit good. No, there comes one across the other way. There are harbor seals and some other kind of things, sea lions or something out there. You can see them standing up on top of the rock. This is bird rock. You hear them?
You hear them?
Yeah. They're honking.
Look at they're coming down in the water. It's called bird rock. Seal rock too.
There's seals and what else?
Harbor seals and sea lions and
That's what I thought. Cypress Point now over there, and it ain't going to come out very good unless I can bring it in. I think that was a movie star's house. We saw that 74. I can't think of his name. Carol known a little bit. Clint Eastwood's house, we think. Used to be. It probably ain't no more, but it,
Like that.
I don't know if I got to say it or not. That's Cleesewood's house, we think. The other battery went dead, so. Coming in. That's enough of that.
This is the lone cypress out on the rock. It's the trademark of Pebble Beach now. There's Carmel Beach. Beautiful beach.
See there.
The golf course over there, that's Pebble Beach Golf Course. And I guess that's 18th hole over there.
These are the little houses and shops and inns. And this is Carmel. It's an artist colony on the hill by the ocean. There's no mission here, but I don't know if we'll see it or not. Now I have it on.
Huh?
Have it on now. Lots of little shops. You can see a lot of people shopping. It's a narrow street. Galleries, a lot of galleries.
There's 3 of them written in the book.
We're starting to go south now along the coast from Carmel down to Lucia, what we didn't see the other day. And it's a winding road. We have the truck only. This is Point Lobos here.
I guess I'll pull over here so you can look at
Pretty view of the coast. The boat out there. There's the highway that we go down. It's pretty cold there. This is called Vista Point, and it is pretty. You can see it. There's some rocks there, some pretty views, and there's an arch there that's washed out of the rock. It's pretty. Don't know if you'll be able to hear me, but this is the beautiful colors of the ocean. Wind's really strong. There's a lighthouse out there and a big rock.
It's about 15 miles above Lucia. Some more of the coast. Some green water. Different color water right down in there.
There's a lone rock out there. That's the highway we came across. And there's a historic bridge built in 1938. So we've been traveling on along this coast.
This is at Lucia now, and we found a place where we stayed. In 1979 we came back from Hawaii for our 25th anniversary, and here it is. But they didn't have they didn't have a patio in the back or a deck in the back. And there's the restaurant thing. Lights went off at 9 o'clock because they just had a generator. There's one of the cabins we stayed in, I think. If it wasn't there, it was right down here. We had a pretty view anyhow. Well, I just found out we stayed in one of those cabins, and you can see we were pretty close to the water, up high on a cliff, and we walked up here to the restaurant then. I'll turn around and show you the restaurant. And they are still on generator. They still do not have electricity. Came up within 5 miles of here when we came up from San Simeon. So we've been along that part over there before, last week.
This is a big bridge that we're going across. I don't know if this is a historic one or not. Yeah, it was built in 1932. Older than the other one.
That's good. That's all you need. Ain't got no...
This is Monterey, California. There's Fisherman's Wharf over there. Behind all the cars. Going in a tunnel to go through to go to the aquarium. There's some boats in the marina. There's Fisherman's Wharf.
Aquarium. I think it's that next right.
This is Cannery Row. This is old canneries. Now they have shops. A bunch of carvings they have for sale. It's made out of burl wood. These are sand dunes along the road here around Marina, California, and they're covered with like red moss or something. This is South San Francisco. We're trying to go to Pacifica to the campground. There was a detour. These are hills, and there's San Francisco is built in 40 hills. Houses are a little close together.
Big ship out on the ocean now. He's going out. We're at Pacifica, California. Pacifica RV Resort. We're right on the ocean. And I'll swing around and show you the coast here. There's the coast up there. I'll get it down here the other way. This is looking southward now. There's a pier. This is right down. We're probably 150 foot above the water. And here's the campground. Mountains behind us. There's Highway 1. There we are parked. I'll go up here and get a picture of the coast from here. The other end of that part of the beach now. There's the water coming in there. There's the rest of the coast going up the other way now. That's going towards San Francisco. That's going north. Here's the town of Pacifica. up on the hillside. Now those are houses. They're not mobile homes. I'm not saying they're real fancy ones, but they're houses. There's the sun going down now where we are. Seven party now. Just about to go under.
This is San Francisco, and these are the houses that close together here. We're going to go over the Golden Gate Bridge, we hope. There's the Golden Gate Bridge way off in the distance. It was a beautiful morning this morning at the park. No fog. Oh my. Some more houses. Now we're gonna drive through Golden Gate Park. Highway goes right through it. Going in the General MacArthur tunnel. Here's the Golden Gate Bridge. Like the Mackinac Bridge to me.
I think they're painting it.
That's Alcatraz Island where we're going to go on our fair tour tomorrow. No, I don't.
It's the Golden Gate, and we're across Golden Gate now, and that's San Francisco over there. And this is a viewpoint they got, Vista Point. And then go around here, and I don't know how this is going to work because we're going to be taken into the sun. But there's Alcatraz. Maybe if I bring it in real close, it might be all right. I doubt if it's going to get better. But it might. Ship coming under the bridge, coming in. The tugs are, there's a tugboat on each side, I guess. There's one on this side, I know.
The skyline isn't going to come out too well, I can see that. That's the other bridge over there, huh?
Yeah, in the distance, that's San Francisco Oakland Bay Bridge. But here's the boat again. The ship.
Woods, next right.
This is the town of Sausalito, which is all artist place too, shops.
Make up your mind.
Now this is a highway we're going up from San Francisco. We're going Route 1.
So you're getting the road.
Going to go along the water, and we're going to go see the ocean. And it's a winding road, so we're just taking the truck only.
I said, are you getting the road?
Yes, I'm getting the road.
Okay. Sometimes you don't.
twist that steering wheel off.
Right. I'll give it to you.
Boy, there's the ocean down there. After we come around this curve. My goodness. It's a pretty cove.
Muir Woods Overlook Vista Point. And there's a gun emplacement that was here for World War II along the coast. And this is looking up the coast from here. We're going to go out further and look. We're going to go out to that point out there. This is looking south towards San Francisco. Probably ain't going to come out very good color because the sun's shining in. But I'll bring it in as close as possible. Maybe it will. And looking down and going up. This is going north along the shore now. A lot of boats out here. I guess they're fishing.
White spots.
Yeah. We don't know what, probably fishing boats or
Yeah,
commercial
fishing
fishermen.
boats.
I bet the water's at least deep enough to drown you.
Ew. Water coming on the rocks.
Yeah. Looking the other way, but it ain't gonna come in, I don't think. But I'll take just a little. That's enough. There's the highway going along. Yep. Right there. Compared to where we are. Goes all the way up there and over the top. There's another one of those emplacements.
They call it.
And here's one here and one right above it. Oh, I bet that's a boom boom and they're shooting over your head. And there's the other one that we saw up there. Comes out, but there's two distinct colors of water here. And it's a line and it goes right on out. You can see it going out a long way. Now we don't know what it is, whether it's a reef underneath there, or something, or whether it's like a tidal wave from. There's two fishing boats out there, and they're fishing right along that line. Now that might be a good spot to fish. We don't know. Beach. This is Stinson Beach, California, on this north of.
Pretty cold, isn't it?
Very pretty cold.
Deer there came jumping out in front of us. I didn't have the camera on naturally.
This is at Point Reyes Lighthouse now, and we're up here, but I don't know if you hope you can hear me because the wind is really blowing. I got the microphone on, and I hope you can hear me. I hope we can hear me. This is looking down, this is looking north on the coast. Yeah, Point Reyes National Seashore. These trees are blown by the wind. You can see how they're leaning. And the wind coming from our right to the left. So you can see it just blows them over. They can't stand up straight. There's too much wind. I'm going to say this loud so you hear me. This is where you can really see how the trees lean here. I'm underneath the thing. And it's very windy here, so I don't know if you'd hear it if I didn't say it loud. Lighthouse way down there. We're way up here and the lighthouse is way down there. But I don't know if you, hopefully you can hear me, but the wind is really blowing. There must be a 50-mile-an-hour wind right now. They ought to have a speedometer on it, telling you how fast it's going.
But it's usually fogged in 300 days a year, and this is one day it isn't. You can hear that sound.
Water on the rocks. That ain't liquor, but it's water on the rocks. Now I'm going to turn around and go up the north shore here.
And in the winter you see whales here.
Here's some more water. Now this is going up the coast. This is where we were standing over there. And that's looking up the coast. Right here there's no wind. And I'm talking without the microphone being plugged in. And over here is the other side. But this is just all ocean over here. You don't see no waves down there. Well, there's a little bit of water down there, splashing. This is the water coming ashore, waves looking through the trees. Kind of pretty. See it that way. I'll go down a little bit more. See it? See it through there? Fishing boat coming in, or going along shore. Going parallel with the shore. I don't know what he's. Guess it's a fishing boat. If not, it's a big cruiser somebody's got. There's seals laying. They look like they're just sunning themselves. They're along the road. Well, they're out maybe 200 foot in the water. They're laying on their, that must be very shallow there, the tide must be going out. They're laying on their bellies. Got their tails up. More of them there. They're big seals, they're really big. I just looked at them with the binocular. They are big. I'm leaning against the truck. Maybe I can get a little more steady. There must be 4 dozen or 6 dozen of them there. That one just raised up. A clump of redwoods. They're big. They're probably, well, that one on the right there in the center of the picture, probably 4.5 foot in diameter.
Is that where we
No. This is Muir Woods.
were? National Monument, right outside of San Francisco.
North of it. Across the Golden Gate Bridge. They're awful tall. You can't begin to see the height of them. But they're big. There's a redwood going all the way up. Very tall. Very big.
Very tall.
That's probably closest one there in the center of the picture is probably about 5 foot in diameter. This is Cathedral Grove now. They're pretty thick in here. So are some of the people walking by. This is one that fell, and you can see the color of the red wood in it. You got some white. Redwood always has white in it.
Wonder why, is that like a coating?
There is probably at least 7 or 8 feet in diameter across the base of it. It's big. And then if I can get it going up, it goes up a long, long way, but I don't see the top. But it's up there someplace. It's the smallest waterfall I've seen yet. It's about 1 foot wide there in the middle. And it drops about 1 foot. Ferns in here. They're just all over the place. Fern. Probably saw ferns on the tree pictures before, but They're just all over the place. They just grow wild. This is the Olympic National Forest, the rainforest.
There's the Golden Gate Bridge again. Coming out now.
Over there.
There's San Francisco over there, but I can't get it.
There's Alcatraz sitting out there too if you can get
Yeah,
around.
there's Alcatraz and San Francisco. There's the bridge. There's the skyline of San Francisco. And there's the traffic.
You getting it?
Yeah, there's Alcatraz.
Zoom in if you have to.
Yeah. When I zoom it in, it gets
Okay. Blurry.
blurry. Anyway, that's Alcatraz out there. We're going to take a tour tomorrow morning. And there's the skyline. And the bridge. Traffic, we're merging right. 2 left lanes closed, that's why it's like that. Of course, it's 4:30 too.
Hey, Jen, I want
There's the bridge again. It's a beautiful day today, no fog. There's the skyline. Truck. There's
get it?
no. I'm gonna see if I can get it now. See if I can get a picture. I am. See if I can get a picture of the hills, the streets going up the hill. Well, not this one.
There. Nope.
Not this
that
one.
There you can see everything. Here.
Yeah, there's a.
Big dilly there.
Yes, it was.
Was it?
I don't know if I got it or not.
It's going to be a real dance.
Some of the
How am I going to come out of there?
skyline and the traffic.
Alcatraz from the yacht harbor. Doesn't look very far away, but they couldn't swim it from there to shore without getting eaten by sharks, I guess. Right over here, I think I'll come out because I want to take the Golden Gate Bridge anyhow. There it is. The sun's going to shine in it, I think. It isn't going to be good. Best we can do under the circumstances. There's the harbor. There are a lot of sailboats in it, stuff like that. There's the skyline from the yacht harbor at San Francisco. We don't know what we're looking at, but there it is. One of the streets that go up the hill. Where you don't want to intend to pull a trailer or something like that up there. I don't know what name of that street, but I'd call it Hill Street, but there's probably a whole bunch of them. You'd have a whole bunch of hill streets, I guess.
Another one of those streets coming down. On the hills here, we're going down a hill. Because that's what San Francisco is. We're going to go to Fisherman's Wharf. Fisherman's Wharf. Oh my gosh, look at the
Wharf, San Francisco. And this is the street. I'm just taking some sidewalk on that tile on the thing. There's lobsters up there. There's there's the blue, white, the gold fleet goes there. And over here is Alcatraz. I'll get it better. Here 43, this is Alcatraz behind it here. We'll get it better tomorrow. Well, we go talk to them and we can find out. There you can ride a buggy if you want to.
There's the cable cars.
Cable car.
Yeah. Okay, these are cable cars. They're running on the cable. Picture
Here's
here.
Valley Joe.
Huh?
Valley Joe.
buildings here.
I lost the sign. I guess it's here.
Yeah,
Here
it is.
Off to the right.
Right.
Where do I-
There's a pretty yacht you can go out on. Champagne brunch every Sunday. Pretty yachts here. This is part of Fisherman's Wharf. This is the harbor, all the boats.
Ship out in the bay. We're going to go out to see Alcatraz now. Seal just lay on the dock there.
Waiting
Look at them piled up.
Waiting for the fishermen to come in, I guess.
Guarda che saltano in mare, guarda, sono foche queste.
Red and white boats. There's the bridge, Golden Gate Bridge in the fog. Pretty foggy today, going out the Alcatraz. Well, I just stuck his head in the way. There it is. Oakland, San Francisco Bridge. Right there, that's the Oakland San Francisco Bridge. San Francisco skyline. There we are. We're here.
Prisoner for a number of years and ended up being a military prisoner.
This is a visitation room. They brought the prisoners to talk to the visitors through the window. Visitor was.
I took a picture and it said visit.
Cell block. In the way, lady?
You hear that?
Damn, you bumped to me 3 times now.
Meg, you want to take a picture?
This is a cell block. This is a cell. Don't have too much room. Don't need too many clothes, I guess. 3. I count 3. Carol says 4.
What is that other one? Just about walked in front of me. Wait a minute, he's gonna.
Can you get that there, buddy? Isolation. These are isolations. They were bigger block cells and everything. There's 42. That's where the Birdman of Alcatraz was. Confinement here. This is nothing. This is a prison inside of, there's a cell inside of a cell. Tried to get out. They did escape. They were escaping. There's the streets of San Francisco, how they go up from the waterfront. They just go right on up. And here's the bridge now from Alcatraz. This is a...
To talk loud.
This is the bridge from Alcatraz. For the view from Alcatraz, this is the bridge from San Francisco to Oakland. And that's the streets over there. How they go up the hill in San Francisco from the waterfront. going by. This is looking at the other side now. It's looking over towards, I don't know, across the water. At the end of that fall is San Francisco Bridge. Cell blocks up in there. That's where they are. And everything. There's a guard tower down there. Alcatraz was a federal prison was a military prison at first, and then from 1934, 1963, or 53.
Yeah, 63.
63, it was a federal prison. That boat is not what we came out on. There, that's not what we came out here on. I think California got pretty good spirit though, the way it says. Kept coming in. Our ship's coming in. We're going to go catch it. There's the Alcatraz lighthouse.
That's the cell blocks right up there, right? Standing right there.
That's a cell block right
Watch.
there. Big ocean liner coming in.
That's not an ocean liner. That's that same one you said was pretty. We're driving through a redwood forest now.
With the trailer.
With the trailer. Going up to Fort Bragg on the coast.
Get the road too.
We had a calf in front of us. It was lost on the road. We saw vineyards. Now we're seeing a redwood forest. Pretty dry, but curvy roads pulling the trailer. We had some hills.
Get the road in it.
I have the road.
Okay.
There's a boat. He went out, but it was real high. He went up and down getting out of there. It's pretty rough out there. This is at Fort Bragg now.
See, look at the water hitting those rocks.
Yeah, I got it. But that, I guess that's a fishing boat. Went way out there. There. Goes out that way too.
There's a lumber.
Is that a boat down here? That boat tied up? Yeah, a boat tied up to a buoy or something.
Got a little boat on
Oh, this is another side of the thing. Waves coming in are pretty good size here. The boat that I had that went out is way out there now. Up on this rock. Dump off to the side. It's a pretty place. The water is just around the corner. There's a point sticking out there. I think I'll walk out. There's our campground up there. And see, there's a bridge there. And they come through below the bridge, these boats do. And they go in and out. That's a harbor, I guess.
That's why it's called Harbor RV Park.
Yeah. I guess right. That's Harbor RV Park. I guess that's why. And here's the water I had before from the campground. Going in.
See, and then it goes all along the rocks.
Yeah.
You have to see that from over
Watch that wave hit them rocks. There, something splashed up. Exactly going too fast going out of there. When I get out here, I'll get him going up and down over these waves. Right down here, that's, oh, look at that wave coming in. There's another one coming. There's a big one coming. Really a foamy white. Him going over waves. Fishing boat going out. Watch him going up and down over the waves. And a big wave comes. I'd be seasick in a minute. Now he's hitting the bigger ones.
Come back up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Carol, tell him now, Carol. I'm gonna.
well, it looked like seaweed or something growing on those rocks. And then the waves come in and push it over. Brings comes right back up. What they are.
Bigger swells now. Here comes a wave for him. Rough riding. This is a harbor. At Harbor RV Village.
The old harbor.
Yeah. This is a harbor. Just the RV park over there.
And the ocean, you can see the way it is close to the ocean.
Yeah. And then out there is where we were seeing a while ago. Here's a view from Mendocino. Pretty view. And the California coast again, just below Fort Bragg now. I think the tide's out. There's waves coming in. They're big waves here now. Here, over here's a hole in the rock.
Hey! Wait a minute!
I'm glad they didn't.
Wasn't me hollering, that was some other guy.
Jimmy! Going here.
See the hole in the rock over here?
Yeah, I see it.
Big one coming there.
Pressure behind that big rock. Guys out there diving.
Yeah.
Really pretty coastline with the waves coming in on a beach on a little cove-like. Few people out there in the beach area. Very many. Oh, that's pretty.
There's another place up here.
All right. I'm getting it fine. It's beautiful. Pretty rocks. Pretty coast.
Hope this comes in good. Because it's very pretty, but the sun beginning to shine on it, and it's a little bit hazy in the background. So
Pretty. I hear the seals out there.
I'm going to try to shade it with my hand. I don't know if it's going to do any good.
Oh, there was a wave hit that big rock.
Which one, Carol? There's several.
Well, there's a little one and then a big one out here.
Together?
No, there's a separation.
There, one come in, hit it a little bit, not
Yeah, well, I think.
big.
But every wave's different.
Yeah.
I heard the seals out there.
Watching a wave hits the top of that little rock right in the middle. But it ain't doing it now. There, nope. I could ought to fill up that little bitty rock. Go over the top. And right over the top. And watch the water just keeps running out of it.
Like heat.
Another one coming? Yeah. Pretty area again. You see that that's an island out there in the middle. Not this first part, the second part. And here's waves coming in when he hit these rocks. They just keep coming. And out there, and down there, oh, where the big splash. Big wave just came in, another one coming in. I love the water. Big waves coming in here. lighthouse up there, we're going to go up to it. It's only about a mile further. Beach on the other side of the lighthouse. It's a lighthouse.
It's not.
This was yellow fields of, Don thinks it's flax, maybe. A lot of yellow fields of something. Oh, these trees on the way, and so I thought I'd get some. It's really weird, its shape. I don't know. They cut them like that, but I don't know what kind they are.
Two different color waters out here, and it's just pretty colors. They're over that way, and I'm watching this big rock out here. Sometimes there's waves come right over the top of it. I've been watching it for a little bit. Now it's going up on the back side of it. It's on our side. Pretty soon there'll be one come over the top. Hopefully. Here I think comes one. Well, not quite. Here comes one over the top of this rock, I hope. No, not quite. Around it though. This rock over here, one just hit it a little bit ago. Went clear over the top of it.
Well, for goodness sake, she listened to her truck. There.
Another one coming, maybe? There's one came over it. There. Now I got that. taken
Beauty,
care.
huh?
Now here's this one. Look at that going over top of that one.
Oh my goodness, just sprays right over it.
Yeah. That's good there. No, not exactly. Didn't come over. There it is. Divers right down there.
Where the heck they go to get in there? This is the Carson Mansion, once owned by a lumber baron. And this is Eureka, California.
This is Old Town.
Now it's a club, private club.
This is in Old Town.
Yeah.
Here's another one. Almost like an onion dome on top, not quite. Bridge, we don't know where that goes. We didn't go across that. Oh, maybe we did. Yeah, we crossed that yesterday, going over to Samoa. When we went to the cookhouse. And there's the harbor. This is actually Woodley Island, but it's the town of Samoa is over there.
It's windy.
You got a lot of nice little dinghies out there in the harbor, or the marina.
There's a marina from over on the bridge here, that Woodley Island Marina. The bay, the Humboldt Bay. Going across the bridge over to the island.
You want to go by the marina?
There's a regular harbor there. And there's the ship's end.
Log milling place over there.
Yeah, there's a
Louisiana Pacific.
Louisiana Pacific lumber. Logging or whatever it is. And we'll swing around, and here's the statue.
It's a memory of the fisherman lost at sea. It says, to those whose life sustained and claimed.
If I can get him close, you may see his face. There. Gotta really bring him in close because the sun's hitting him right, wrong.
one that goes in. A little tooth's coming out of that blue one there.
Which one?
This little blue and white one.
Oh.
That might be the Harbor Cruise.
The little toot's going out. Just heard him.
Might be that Harbor Cruise.
No, that's a tugboat there. Marina from the Woodley Island side now. I think it'll be good, the sunshine on it.
This is the lumberman camp. This is a cookhouse. We ate here last night. They serve you family style. Fried chicken and ham. It was delicious. And they just keep bringing you food if you want it. Dessert, apple pie and everything.
There's an old bunker. We're standing on top of one bunker. But there's another one. And I imagine that tree over there, pile of trees, another one. This is right on the sand dunes. Samoa, or on Woodley Island. I imagine they're all from World War II. I said we're standing. There's stuff over there. I'll bet you they're all one right there. There's concrete there yet from it. And over there's another one. There's about 8 of them here. Well, it said 12. I bet there's about 15 of them around here. It might be 20 as far as that goes. We don't know. There, if I can catch some of these waves, man, look at that going along there now. That's really a big wave. Look at them spraying up.
They spray up as they come in, just to the beach. Spray way up.
Comes in, it just bounces a mile high as it you can see that wave rolling. Can't hardly hold still, so. Copter went over. Here's the waves coming in. There's a seal been washed up on the beach. It's a little pup, I guess. The mother must have abandoned it. It gets washed up further and further all the time when a big wave comes in. I can't stand still, but there it is. Take some of the waves coming in. They are big. Here's my waves coming in. All of a sudden,
Look at them out there. There's a lot of trailers on there. There's a boat over there.
anchored.
This is one of those buses that has people from Germany, and they all sleep in there. There's 20 of them. It's made in Germany. It's a Mercedes, and it stays in the United States, and then they fly in, and they go 3 weeks. They were in Alaska, Canada, and they came down the coast of Oregon. They're going to LA, and they fly back. It's interesting. That's their sleeping on this side. They have a cook and a driver. This is the other side, and this is their... This is going up the coast towards Oregon now. And they're all parked along here. It says overnight camping. No overnight camping, but Pretty sure a lot of them for no overnight.
Well, maybe they can park on side.
Yeah, look at all the people. No, those are not people. That's driftwood there. Look at those rocks out there. That's pretty.
We just got finished eating lunch. We're right here, about 15 miles south of Crescent City, California. Go to Redwood up that way. And there's
Oregon.
Yeah. We've only got about 40 miles to go to.
Now we're going through the redwood forest again. After we left that ocean and the rocks, driving through the redwood forest.
Where is this?
We're at Brookings, Oregon, and we're staying at the Harris Beach State Park across the street from this beautiful view. We call these monoliths seascapes.
Hole in the rocks over there. Oh, there's a bunch of rocks out here in the water too. And there's that hole in the rock again. People walking down there. The other way, looking up. This is looking south, I guess. Figured that out because the water's on the right hand side. Regular smart feller. Never mind. There's a funny cloud.
It's a college town.
Funny little cloud at all. Looks like a spear pump.
There's another boat out there tonight.
Yeah, I see that.
And the sunset. We might see a sunset tonight. Looks like it's going to fall in the water tonight. Behind a cloud bank. Or fog bank.
And then it would go behind the cloud.
Waikiki, it was
Yeah.
just so commercial. and
Yeah.
It just,
I like the hill.
I've never been there.
Probably
Never
would
been
have
there.
been pretty.
A little bit more. It's squashed again tonight.
It's getting squashed down.
That's enough. Now look how.
Whaling rights. 'Cause they can sell.
There's lights over there, and it's about the center of the picture. This is looking. It's just about the sun's going down now.
We're in Brookings now, and this is called Beachfront RV Park. It's right on the water. We are in the wooded area of Harris Beach, and then we walk over to the one with all the rocks. And this is what they see from their campsite. Waves coming in. They aren't as high naturally, because it's a little cove and a harbor. Rocks down there on that coast. This is the harbor. Brookings is a average temperature of 70 in the summer. Flowers all year, so they call it the banana belt. A lot of retirees come here, they say. There's the harbor. It's raindrops today. It was beautiful sun yesterday. The Chetbull River that comes into the ocean. is a bridge across the Rogue River, we think. Can't get any more. This is a historic bridge across the Rogue River. The Rogue River is where they have the jet boats and the mail boats go on. Take rides. A lot of little fishing boats out there. This is the ocean coming in. This is the Rogue River coming in. There's some trailers down there. It's raindrops. There's a ship out there. Yeah, Don sneezed.
At the airport.
Anyway, the Rogue River must be fishing place because boy, there's a lot of fishing boats out there. And then there's you can rent a jet boat. I mean, you can go on a jet boat or a mail boat and go down the Rogue River all the way to Grants Pass. There's that bridge, Rogue River Historical Bridge. There we're stopping. Anyway, there's a lot of fishing boats out there. That's where it goes out to the ocean.
That's Sebastian State Park. And it's looking up along the coast now, looking north. This is above where we're staying. But the waves are coming in down there.
That's like up at the lighthouse. Probably,
Yeah, yeah. Right there where that little rock is, and that big rock there, that's where we just ate lunch. And then we found this pretty place here. We could have. Now turn around, it's pretty the other way. This is way up on top of a hill. There's a ship out in the ocean. He's just sitting there. And I don't know what those are there. They look like rocks. I don't know if they are or not.
to get the binoculars.
And right down here, the water is changing colors. Yeah, I think there you got it. The colors. This is looking south. This is looking south along the coast now. We came up that road over there. This is looking south along the road, coast, all the way looking back toward Brookings.
This is the same area we saw from way up high on that viewpoint Don took. We're down low now. This is called Arch Rock because it looks like an arch.
This is by Arch Rock, but just by a picnic area. And of course we've already eaten lunch, so that's taking care of that. We can't eat again just because we're in another picnic area. More of the same area. A little different angle. Kind of pretty. There's green water right down there. The color of the water is green if it comes in. Now this is natural bridges, and there's one there in the center of the picture and one over here.
There could be one in that middle there.
Now if I get them together, you get them both at once. There might be another one down there, but we don't know. But we ain't. That's only probably about 200 foot down, so we're not going. Now the battery's going dead, so. But right there, pretty water splashing again, like I like. And there. Here's some more of the coastline. I'll get a little more over here. Some more rocks out in the water. You never realize, but when you see them out there, they could be little mountains rising up at just a point, the peaks of them, when they're in the ocean. But you don't know how deep that water is right there. This is the highest bridge in Oregon, 345 feet from the bottom up to here. That has to be a long way, down and up.
This is our site at Harris Beach State Park at Brookings, Oregon. And back there, across the little street, is that ocean and the rocks and the monoliths. You have the garbage cans right here. You have a fire pit. Each site has a little bushes around it. Our state parks in Oregon are just really pretty.
This is at Bandon, Oregon now. We were here in '89, but I don't remember the way it looked. I don't remember this part now. This might be a new part.
Coquille Point, I don't know, I think it's Coquille. It's by the river.
Something like that there. Some more waves. Same ocean. Different place. Looking down now from the little path, little park like they got. And that, I think, is a lighthouse. Which ain't much of a lighthouse anymore.
The lighthouse is over there.
There's a lighthouse over there.
Camp on the other side.
And we're camped on the other side of it.
That's a marker for the harbor.
The tourist guide says. Now there's the beach, the shore. There's waves going in way down there. There's waves, now those waves are going ashore. And there's some more beach.
That's supposed to be funny or what?
And some more waves. And now we're getting into the rocks.
Oh, there was a splash.
There's somebody walking down there.
Some dummies, huh?
Yeah. And then here, around, and we get some more rocks. We gotta go up the hill now. Here's some more. There's a boat out there. And here's some more of the shore and some more of the rocks. Here's a big rock that we saw. That's an island now. There's some more people walking. And there's some more rocks. And the waves going against them.
That used to be a bench.
There is nothing in the world wrong with this view.
Really fantastic.
We're sitting on a bench and I'm just panning around.
Fabulous.
We've never seen this area before that I know of. I mean this particular spot. Those waves are probably about 1.5 feet, 2 foot high coming in. Up there they really stretch out. No wonder they use these beaches for practicing landing during the Second World War. That's pretty when it comes in like that. It just keeps coming. Look like it's never gonna quit. There's one hitting a rock, yeah. Wrong rock, there it is. There's just a few out here. So you can't. I'll have to come back and get a big one on that rock. That's just pretty. get back to this rock. Not as big. Come on, big wave, hit it. I've counted to 10 several times.
Yeah.
I'm still taking. No. Not like it should have. Maybe it's going to hit it. Not like it was. There's one going to hit that big rock. No, it missed it. There's one going to hit it. I got it there. And over here, these waves are really pretty. Coming in there. They're coming, they're big waves. They just keep coming. This might be a place for some people to speed through. If I looked long enough, I'd find arched rock, and there it is. You can see the water through it. Every place has an arched rock. Now the sun's getting very bright on this down here, so this may not come out. May, but may not. There's a beach with a lot of smaller waves coming in here. You get the water coming through that arch. Looks like it's coming through. There comes some through. Enough. Oh, here comes a bunch of it. I guess it wasn't enough. There it comes flopping through there. I'm up in the lighthouse. We're looking at ocean now. And here's the river coming in. And over there's a rock we took before by looking into the sun. And this is looking around, and then over there's Bandon. One of us chickened out coming up here.
Yeah, one of us chickened out. Me. Oh, you like going down this thing?
Oh, lighthouse from the outside. I was just up there in the top. Oh, wait a minute, didn't have it on.
It is big, huh?
Didn't have it on. House. 1896, it was restored 1978. That's where I was up in. I think I just didn't have it on.
Oh. Did you have it on out in there?
Yes, I had it on there. There's the waves. There's another little lighthouse over there, a beacon. There's the river going out into the ocean. This is the beach at Bullard Beach State Park.
He said he didn't take any of the driftwood, so there's a lot of driftwood up here on this beach. He say in the winter storms it brings a lot of it up.
Look at all the stumps on this side.
Oh yeah. Even on this side there's stumps. Side of the road.
This is Shore Acres State Park in Oregon. By Charleston. California. Here's the water coming in. Watch. Looks like Devil's Churn or something like that. Big swell coming in. And way over there, a bunch of seals. Now if I could hold this still, it'd be fine. Now I've got it sitting on a block, concrete thing. Maybe I'm holding it better. Comes in, goes over that rock, and then goes on back.
There's some over here too. Wait. Yeah,
A
but these
boat.
rocks now what? Oh, it hits and sprays up. A couple of boats.
There's one sprayed here. There it just sprayed up. I think I got that.
Right here they sprays up too.
Yeah. Hit this little rock out here. Bounced all over it.
This is called Shore Acres Park, where Don took the waves in that. And these are the gardens. Man built a mansion here, lumberman. And then in the 30s, let's see, it burned, I believe, and in the 30s he started again, but he ran out of money, so then it went bad, and the park took it over, but the mansion is no longer, but the gardens are still here. Kind of like a small gardens in Canada, Victoria. Some pretty flowers there. You might be able to hear the seals barking. It's out on Seal Island, out from here. Look how many roses on one bush, one stem. I don't know if that's a floribunda or what, but it's all on one stem. Roses, you might not be able to see, the sun's hitting them. Okay. Tall trees like. It's part of the gardens. Pond. This is part of the state park system. It is a state park. It's $3 to get in for the day. Or use your campground receipt. There's some pretty, I guess those are dahlias. Really pretty. Edge is real pretty, and they got the mums. The rose garden, there was hardly any roses blooming right now.
You can sit next to your RV and see the ocean. C4.
There's the seals out there now. An awful lot of noise over there. My fellow just told us that the ranger said when the seals make all kind of noise, then there's sharks coming. See him over there on the beach. A lot of noise. I'm a little closer to them now.
They're just, over there, they're just,
Packed on
by
it.
that big rock, they're just packed together. Jay, can you bring that in?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know which rock you're talking about.
That one, this big white rock in the middle. See if I can find anything. Lost. There's a big rock. Look at them, just packed in there. And in the water. My, they make a lot of noise. Did you tell them about the whales?
Say it again.
They say when they make a lot of racket like this, the whales will come in. Sorry, that was sharks. Sharks are coming in, they say, not whales. Maybe I could see some. Black ones, brown ones, tan ones. It's about any color. Clam shells or oyster shells or something piled up here. Looks like oyster shells. This is Charleston Harbor. We just had some delicious clam chowder here.
Can you taste it?
This goes on out to the ocean. This is a historic bridge. And there's water. Don't exactly know what it is. And there's logs down there. You can see them. Probably Coos Bay. The Port of Coos Bay or something like that. There's big sand dunes there.
It's a lighthouse.
It's called the Umpqua Lighthouse. It was built in 1894 and it's the mouth of the Umpqua River. It has a red light in it.
Okay.
There's
Now
a-
I'm going to get the triangle.
The triangle is, they cultivate oysters and mussels in there. It's a jetty. Birds are on it now.
Yeah, birds. It's for the birds today.
Then there's the ocean.
Yeah, you got that.
And then there's a lake. There's a campground down there.
The lake. There's a lake. And then there's a pier over here or something. I don't know where to go.
Jetty, I think.
Oh, it's another jetty. But the triangle is two jetties.
Uh-huh. There's some dunes over there. We're going across the bridge. This is Florence, town of Florence.
This is where park, Carol?
Harbor Vista.
Harbor Vista County Park in right around Florence, Oregon. And we're just high up over a hill. That's the river going in there. That path in the middle is a river going into the ocean. There's the ocean out there. Tape ends.
There's campsites up here. There's the sand dunes there. But there's not a motorhome over there. Guess you may as well finish it then.
I'm going to.
Oh, I wonder.
It'll quit when it runs out completely.
Yeah, we won't need to get a picture of the site. There's the ocean over there, see?
I put them in the tape in, that's all.
See the ocean over there on the beach?
Yeah, I got it. I don't know how much I got. Is it still turning?
These
Carol?
are jetties.
Can you see? Is it still?
But it looks empty. A warning, yeah?
Yeah, it's telling me.
Oh.
Tape ends.